On to a story of the quack Dr. Mugo Wa Wairimu. 2 days after he was handed a 29-year jail sentence for running an illegal clinic and drugging female patients, his victims have lauded the court's decision. In an interview with Citizen Television, one of the victims says the sentencing by Milimani Chief Magistrate Wendy Micheni marks the beginning of their healing journey after waiting for 7 years for justice to be served. Residents at his former clinic in Githurai 44 applauded the court's verdict while calling for stricter measures to weed out quack doctors. The story has been produced by our very own Githurai.
We meet this 36-year-old lady who 7 years ago talked to Citizen TV over the bizarre happenings at Prestige Healthcare Clinic in Githurai 44, owned by convicted quack Dr. Mugo Wa Wairimu. At last, she is at peace after the court sentenced Mugo to 29 years, 6 months in prison after he was found guilty of running an illegal clinic and drugging female patients.
I had a little bit of mixed reactions. I didn't know what to feel, like some sort of sigh of relief, some sort of sadness, because it got me thinking, like, it took 7 years, 7 solid years for this person to be actually put behind bars. But by end of it all, I felt some sigh of relief because it's been a difficult journey, me being in and out of courts.
As she reflects on the court's verdict, the memories of November 2014 when she first visited Prestige Healthcare Clinic in search of free pelvic scan services in the company of her boyfriend are still fresh in her mind.
He wasn't charging anything for his services, and we all know that anything that needs a gynecology, it's quite costly in our country. He lured people with my services are free, so that's what made a lot of women visit his facility.
What was meant to be a doctor-patient session turned into a nightmare after she was sedated and regained consciousness after 4 hours.
The fact that I woke up in a different room with no underpants and I was on my menses. I didn't have my tampon. I had a tampon on that particular day. I had soiled the bed. The fact that I later on realized that my phone was switched off. I don't know why my phone was switched off. I don't know why my clothes were removed. I don't know why I was put on drip, and I don't know why I was given drugs and I wasn't told that those particular drugs were sedatives.
Her search for answers at the facility did not yield much, and she checked into another hospital where she says medics told her she might have been sedated and raped. She reported the matter to Kasarani police station in vain, but it was not until one of the staff members at the facility planted a camera inside the procedure room which captured Mugo in the act that led police to conduct investigations into the cases. Citizen TV senior reporters Evelyn Wambui and Lulu Hassan highlighted the matter in 2015, leading to the arrest of Mugo Wa Wairimu in Limuru.
Watu walianza kukomplain, lakini baadaye kwa sababu sasa wakati watu walianza kukomplain, palianza kuwekwa security ikakuwa tight sana, unaona wa polisi wako hapo kila wakati. Baadaye tukasikia Citizen imeweza kukafa hii kitu. Wakati tuliona hiyo kitu tuliweza kushtuka sana, kusangaa, kushindwa kwani huyu ni daktari wa aina gani.
The victim was one of the key prosecution witnesses in the case that lasted 7 years before Mugo was found guilty and convicted on 12 counts.
I didn't like seeing his face in his witness stand, because any time after those sessions, like he would come all the way to near my witness stand, like trying to intimidate me or something. I'd like to thank Robert Alai, that was the first person that I'd reached out to. Had it not been for Robert, I wouldn't have gotten contacts of Evelyn and Lulu Hassan. I give them the props. It's because of them. My story was heard, my story was out there.
7 years later, we went back to Githurai 44, where Mugo had set up his fake clinic. So much has changed. The clinic now has been replaced by 4 shops with residents who interacted with the quack doctor, lauding the court's decision.
Sasa yale ambayo alitenda ilikuwa sio kitu nzuri alifanya. Sasa ikiwa amefungwa, hiyo ni serikali imechukua jukumu lake, kwa sababu hiyo ni mbaya kufanya kwa unyama kwa binadamu.
Kufunga mtu ni vizuri, lakini sio solution ya kila jambo. Kwa sababu ya kwamba kitu ya kwanza ule mtu amefungwa 29 years. Lakini ule mwenye aliweza kuafektiwa hakuna chochote ambacho ana benefit nazo.
Mugo, who was described as a danger to society by Magistrate Wendy Micheni, had in 2020 been jailed for 11 years or pay a fine of 1.4 million shillings after he was found guilty of operating unlicensed clinics. For now, his victims can rest easy knowing that justice has finally been served.